Welcome to the Journey of Love and Light. This is a general reading for Taurus for the year of 2019. I have pulled 12 cards for you for each month of the year, along with an overarching energy card for each quarter and an advice card from Archangel Michael. As we start off the year of 2019 for my Taurus earth signs, we begin with the Three of Ariel. The Three of Ariel says, do what you love. So this is a time of great personal growth in your career or in artistic endeavors. So you are potentially working in a situation or being involved in a project or an activity where you are working with others in a very cooperative manner. So I see in this card that there are potentially a lot of new things being uncovered, new ideas coming to the surface, and it looks like this is very much centered around either your career or other artistic endeavors or projects. So know that starting out the year of 2019, you have the resources that you need around you. There are others that are working with you very cooperatively, and it's allowing you to actually do the things that you love, the kind of work that you love, or have the kind of experiences that you want to have. So that's a real good card to start off in January with, is that you are going into the year, Taurus, doing what you love. And it says that also this is likely related to this Ace of Raphael, which is a positive new emotional experience. It says fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. So in the month of February or somewhere around there, you could be meeting someone new. If you're a single Taurus and not in a relationship, somebody new could be coming into your life. And it could be a soulmate connection, or it could be, if you are already an attached Taurus, that your relationship is even strengthening and deepening this year. That perhaps there are things that have occurred in your life that have brought you closer together with your mate, and it almost feels like all is new again. So even in relationships that have existed for some time, it's almost like a second honeymoon. So a great card for relationships in the first quarter of the year. And this card, the Queen of Gabriel, I feel like this is you, my dear Taurus, that, and it could be male or female. The cards, while they are gender based, it's not necessarily based on the gender. It's more the energy. And the energy of the Queen of Gabriel is a passionate, charming, brilliant, and independent person. And so that's you, Taurus. And basically, it's telling you that you can do anything that you want to do right now. You can go after what you want. And, as it's been clear, coming into this year already, you have the ability to attract the helpful people that you need into your life. And even potentially attract the partner that you need into your life. So the overarching energy for this quarter is Journey by Moonlight. And it shows it says to you to believe in magic. And there's a fairy sitting on the tree, and then there's two individuals in this card sitting together, playing tunes into the night. So it could be that this relationship partner, they are actually the answer to your dreams. Like the relationship that you have with them is even more than you believed possible. So it's asking you to really believe in magic and believe that there are the right opportunities and relationships and experiences out there for you to create, this beautiful life and of anything that you desire to achieve in the first quarter of 2019. So moving into the second quarter of 2019, dear Taurus, it starts out with, second quarter again. It looks like this is really a great year for you, because while we know that, based on the first quarter, you're going to have the resources you need, you're going to call in the right people into your life and be able to do anything that you want. The second quarter tells you in the month of April to make a wish, and that your dreams have the potential to become reality. It is a joyful time of your life. So this next year, coming year 2019, is going to be a really good year for you. Taurus, I think that, I see this gentleman, the genie here, rubbing the his vase there to have the magic come out, and I think that magic is going to be coming out in your life. I see that there even maybe in the second quarter that there might be travel to water, to near water, or it could be just that you're going to be settled very happy in a home. Um, with loyalty, you're going to feel like there's a lot of loyalty being given to you, perhaps even by these people that you've brought into your life, that there's loyalty. You're making your dreams come true because you believed in magic, and you're now making a wish about what it is that you want to continue to create throughout your journey of love and light through the remainder of the year 2019. And in the middle of the second quarter, you have the Nine of Gabriel. Tells you to stay determined and move forward and be prepared for any possibility. So what that tells me is that this dream that you've uncovered, this thing that you wanted to see come to reality, it is going to come to reality, but it's not going to come without you staying prepared for it, and also for other possibilities. So perhaps sometimes what I am sensing here, sometimes we set our sights too low. We don't dream big enough. So even though we think that we are making a wish and we're dreaming a big dream, sometimes there's actually something better that can come instead. And we can be resistant to that because we're expecting what it is that we dreamed for. And so these cards are just asking you to be open to a better than. So like whenever I pray for something, or whenever I wish for something, I want this or better, or something or better. And I just challenge you, Taurus, to, as you're going into this year and you're beginning to make plans and make wishes for what is it you want to come true, don't put limits on yourself. Know that anything is possible, and be prepared for any possibility. But know that by the end of the second quarter, the King of Raphael is coming in at the top of the stack, and saying that this is a warm and generous and honorable, refined individual in your life, and it's saying that it's safe to trust. And really, I think that it's telling you that you can have many things going at one time, and you can have creative passions as well as career related passions and family related passions, as well as being passionate about this relationship that you are embarking upon in 2019. And I think it's just saying that it's safe to trust. So like if you've been hurt in the past and you're not sure that this Raphael coming into your life, this new person coming into your life, bringing you a new romantic relationship, that by the time that you are coming up to the end of the second quarter, you've been in a relationship long enough to know that it is safe to trust this person, and they are bringing value to your life. And one of the ways that the overarching energy talks to you is it's saying to embrace enthusiasm and to shout to the heavens with happiness. So what I'm sensing from this is that this new relationship, this new situation, this new endeavor, it is really bringing you a lot of happiness in the second quarter. And there's probably times that because things are going so good, you question whether or not it really can be this good, and that might be where you are questioning this relationship that's coming into play, or this situation or opportunity. But the cards are telling you to know that it is possible. It is possible to be this happy and to have this enthusiasm and shout to the heavens. So don't second guess your happiness and how well things are going, and don't be looking for the other shoe to drop in terms of a negative thing happening. Know that things are going according to plan. And as you move into the third quarter, this card perspective, it reminds me of the Hangman in a typical tarot deck, and it's telling you that there's a better way and to pause for reflection and insight and dare to be different. But what I'm sensing is that perhaps related to, again, this relationship that you've grown into trust, that it's making all your dreams come true, that if there's challenges in that relationship, it's challenging you to look at things differently. That perhaps if you're repeating patterns or repeating behaviors from previous relationships or previous situations, now is the time for you to pause and to reflect and say, what is it that I am doing that consistently creates the same outcome, and what can I do differently if I want to have a different outcome? But in this time of pause and reflection, what it's telling me is that, for this third quarter, the overarching energy is to tell you that, you are in control, you're choosing your path, and that really all is possible, anything is possible. So in that knowingness of knowing that, hey, you've managed to get to this place, you can certainly continue forward on your quest to the next place. But just taking a little bit different look at it, if you want the journey to change, you know that ultimately by third quarter you have the 10 of Raphael saying to you that your love and blessings are filling your life. You have harmonious relationships with your family members, and with the people that you're involved with, whether they're people at work or people in your community. Those relationships are going to be going, basically by third quarter of 2019, you're going to feel like you have found your happily ever after. So that is going to give you, I think, the courage and the strength and the determination that you need for the Chariot at the end of the third quarter, where it's telling you that now you're going to be receiving a career advancement, perhaps. So that's probably this choosing your own path here. You're going to have an opportunity to maybe move to a different job, or move up the chain in terms of authority and command. But it's telling you that this is going to really come in pretty fast. This chariot's a fast moving chariot, and you're going to have some choices. I always look at the black and the white horse as being two different choices. And so just make sure that as you're making these choices, that you are making those choices based on determination and self-control. But your advancement is really just an acknowledgement by others that the work you have done and the choices you have made have been the foundation for your success on whatever path it is that you're choosing as you go forward. So for the final quarter of 2019, you have the Two of Ariel. And this is coming into October, end of the year, that final planning stages. Oftentimes at work, there's a lot going on. And so it's telling you it's important to have balance. And, we talked earlier in this reading about how it is possible for you to accomplish many things at once, that you can be doing things in your family, at your workplace, in your community. There's lots of different activities going on. But it's to be careful, though, that as you kind of get good at that multitasking, that you also take time to take some balance and make sure that whatever you're doing is still fun, that it is something that you're enjoying, and that it allows you to have balance in your life. Hard work, work hard, play hard kind of thing is what's coming into mind. So if you have been just working really hard on your whether it's on your finances or whether it's on your relationships, just make sure that you are also taking time out to be lighthearted, to have some fun. It looks like maybe there's two individuals on this card, and one of them is out hanging on the edge, and the other one's just sitting by waiting. So maybe it's that you're working too much, and you need to spend some time with your partner as you're moving into the third quarter. Uh, but know that in November, we've pulled for you the divine guidance card, and it says that you might be, sometimes things are going so well for you that you feel like, as I said earlier, how you sometimes set your sights lower than you could. You could have more than you think you can have, and this card is telling you that maybe throughout the year 2019 things are going to be going so well that by the end of the year you might feel like that you've achieved everything that you could possibly want to achieve, that everything is there. So kind of what is next, and what is it that you can do to give back to society, to your career, to your family, to your relationships. So it's really looks like maybe November is just a time to go in and ask for that divine guidance. Do some soul searching as you prepare to close out the year of 2019 and head in to the year of 2020. But the final card for the month of December, and I think this is really a good card for any of us, is the peace card. The whole point of the holidays and the peace and blessings, all this card is so fitting for the month of December. But it's telling you to be prepared to let go of the past, that there's a much more enriching future coming, and it's that you're going to need to let go and just trust. Let go, let God, or let go and trust yourself even. But the idea is that despite the fact that 2019 is going to seem like a stellar year that can't be beat, because you're going to have all this support and new relationships and exciting new opportunities, and fast movement into career advancement, and even in relationships advancement. What is true is that it's always really important to know that we can always continue for it to get even better if we open up our hearts and minds to that potential and that possibility. So it's saying, at the end of this year, of 2019, reach in and just let go of everything that didn't serve you. Praise yourself for all the things that went really well, and then just let go and let God, because the overarching energy for the final quarter is rainbow blessings, and saying that blessings are showering your life. So by the end of 2019, everything's coming up they say everything's coming up roses. I say everything's going to be coming up rainbows, and there's going to be just blessings that just keep presenting themselves in your life. And this is not without merit. I mean, you, Taurus, have done a lot over this last year, over your last several years of your lifetime, to give to others, and to be generous, and to participate in other people's success. And it's finally time for you to reap all of the. See, even here in the Ten of Raphael, you see there's still that same rainbow shooting through your love and blessings filling your life. So I really feel strongly that there's the potential that either you're going to get the job of your dreams that you love and you're crazy about by third quarter, or you are going to be in a relationship with your soulmate, or maybe even both. But ultimately it's going to take you to continue to grow at Taurus, to try to look at things differently, acknowledge your own opportunities to change the way you look at things, so that the things that you look at do change. And ultimately, Archangel Michael gives you this advice for the year of 2019, is to use your imagination and you'll see the answer. So it could be that whatever it is that you want to have happen in your life, you don't know exactly what that looks like, but just know that when you are going inward, and you are being going in and getting that pause for reflection, and getting that insight, that you can feel free to imagine a future that in the past you could have never seen for yourself. If you use your imagination, you will see that the answer that's going to be the path you choose that ultimately leads you to your rainbow blessings at the end, your rainbow blessings at the end of the year of 2019. So, my dear Taurus, if this reading resonates with you and you like it and want to see more readings from the Journey of Love and Light, please like, share, and subscribe below. I wish you only the best on your journey of love and light, peace, and greatest blessings.